All right, Multiversus is back. Yeah, yay! I really don't know how to feel about this one. It's an interesting story for sure that the platform fighter containing all this Warner Brothers stuff has made its way back out after being shut down. They did the thing where they were like, "Thank you for participating in our open beta. We'll be back some other time." And left everyone with a game that you could only play in offline mode. Can you block yet is a very funny question. No, of course not. That's not the game they're making. Should they allow you to block? Maybe. I don't know. They got to do something different. And the something different that they were doing back when the game first was released was that they were leaning on this 2v2 thing. Which I will tell you, I don't have any interest in playing this 2v2. I don't have any interest in learning how two characters interact and what's a good makeup of, and like, I just don't, like, I'm never going to be enough. I'm never going to be into this game enough to want to play it that way, I guess is what I'm saying. They have added seemingly some single player stuff. A little bit more single player stuff, I guess, to this. They've reset a lot of things and threw out a bunch of currency and threw in some new currency, and like, it has gems that you're unlocking on the battle pass, and the gems you equip like perks, which they did have a system like that previously, but it's something about, you know, like the way they're referring to it, boy, it sure reads a little bit like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which is not a good thing when we're talking about gems in games with fighting adjacent games. What? Leave me alone. Oh. Okay, I guess I unlocked a banana. Yeah, I unlocked the banana. And so it just, I don't remember this game quite looking as fucking free to play as it does now, where I'm like, this just feels like menu after menu after menu of stuff. Okay, so it would show locked characters if I had any locked characters here, but I do have them all unlocked. They've reset a lot of the cosmetics and stuff, so a lot of stuff that you earned in the game previously is like gone, and they just gave you a bunch of currency instead, I think is what they were saying yesterday. We have a bunch of events that if we do whatever, that beat a boss for the first time to earn a point, and as you earn points, you earn rewards. Earn Agent Smith for free 2 weeks early. And so this is all stuff in the single player mode. Or some of this stuff is the Joker's Ruse. Ah, yes, everyone remembers Joker's Ruse. One of my favorite Twitter accounts. That's Joker's Ruse, they would say, and then post Goatsy. Remember when the Joker's Trick account decided that it was done and just started posting Goatsy and other pornography? That was a time. The welcome back daily login. Check in on 11 separate days to claim all rewards. There's just a lot of... Yeah, it's just a lot of screens that look like this. Some are battle passes, some are daily logins, some are like, what, you know, what the And then we've got this, which is, you know, your kind of like achievements and dailies and weeklies and... Wait, did I complete? Okay, I can claim... I guess I can claim some more Battle Pass XP. And then we've got the store, which is like a bunch of other stuff. Like there's just this... Okay, we got a fighter store that, like, when I loaded this up, it didn't have... Like, the banana guy wasn't in it. And so I'm like, wait a minute. As you see, I have 42 character unlock tickets from the previous version of the game when they were just straight up selling character unlock tickets with the founders packs and stuff. You ended up getting some of those. And so the next 42 characters they release for this game, I will be able to just unlock with a ticket instead of whatever other grinding thing they want to do. However, I cannot unlock Agent Smith because he is locked behind whatever that single player rift thing is. So yeah, I think this is a fucking mess. I think this is a straight up mess. It's like there are so many screens that look the same here that like, and there's exclamation points next to a bunch of things that I'm like, why is there an exclamation? Okay, is it because I have something to equip with Shaggy? Oh, it's because I leveled up Shaggy, and so now I can get some perk currency, some currency to get some perks. But at account, I need to get to account or fighter level 5 to unlock some of these. So these are these perks. I don't... These may only work in like unranked fights. I'm not sure about that. Like the perks do show up in unranked fights. I know that much. And so I'm not sure if they're balanced or whatever, but like this is kind of the like, okay, I think if we go to the store, is there a Finn's pajama party? What the like it I still don't know what most of this stuff is, right? Most of the currencies, how they work, how they interact. And so having a store this full of stuff is like super confusing. Like, okay, the Wonder Woman announcer pack is 5 off. Is that the only premium currency there is? It seems like that's the one they use. If I wanted LeBron James to dress up like Robin, I could buy that. Hot skins?
Keep your eyes on me. Sacrifice more, defend more, help more. Can't match this footwork. Man, what do you want? A selfie?
Great. If I just leave this open,
Man, what do you want?
LeBron James will talk to me with his his real voice.
I'll make this look
There he is. He's doing the thing. He's doing the thing from the fucking... From the meme. I mean, he's not actually, but it would actually be way funnier if it was him doing all the other stuff.
Can't touch these moves. You better not be flexing on me.
You better not be flexing on me.
I know you've heard of me.
So this is 332 Gleamium. That is under $5 for a taunt. Why is he only talking out of the right channel? Who can say? This is the prestige store. So there's some kind of separate currency here that I think as you unlock cosmetics of any kind, you earn a currency that you can then spend here. Announcer pack, the Batman Who Laughs.
We've got a match point. Go on, take your pick.
No. And then, so you can buy XP for your gem. You can buy XP for your gems, and then there are different themes of gems, like horror gems, digital gems, chaos gems, and so on. And so yeah, it's weird. They threw out all the currencies they had before, which were not the most immediately straightforward thing in the world already. And I already forgot about it. So it's not like I'm like confused because I'm remembering the old system. It's more just like this this seems like a lot to come back to, and like I'm just not really sure what I'm looking at in some cases here. Ranked is not in yet. They got 1v1, they got 2v2. I guess I'll go with that one. I don't know.
Prepare yourself.
Like, they sell all these announcers, but why would you ever want an announcer other than the bootleg Smash Brothers announcer that they have by default?
Get ready, because this biz is about to get redone.
I think this might be the first human I've played against since the game has come back. I think the first 1v1s I set up were against bots. Or they were against... or they were the worst players of this game that have ever lived, because they were not hitting buttons. And then I left the room and left the game running, and I came back and discovered that my daughter had started another match and had matched in with another player, but I think that was a bot too, and she was just walking off the edge over and over again. So
Whoa, that really rattled my brain cage, by which I mean my skull.
I call that a smashing sandwich! Right, take this!
the way, like, you know, the smoke is meant to have characters disappear in it, but the way they literally just vanish, I think, looks broken. To the point where I'm like, is that a bug, or is that, like, why is that happening?
Match point, blue team.
Wow, that was pretty good. Guess I better step it up.
Okay.
Point, red team. Like that only happened because I'm so famished. Aha!
Like, the dash is supposed to be like a dodge that's supposed to go through attacks, but I don't know. Maybe I need to practice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Close. Close. I would play another one of those. That seems like the neighborly thing to do. You don't get why they slowed it down so much. I wonder if it's because all of the problems they were having with netcode stuff before if they're just like slowing it down to be like, okay, let's just have fewer decisions per. I wonder if it helps with some of that.
Really think they can beat us?
I don't know. There, I dodged something. That seemed weird, like I was there and in control, and then suddenly it decided, no, dude, you actually died. Like, oh, okay. I was just moving at the top of the screen there a second ago. This is, yeah, I don't, whatever. I'm never gonna be the right person for this game anyway, but I remember playing this game when they first put it out and thinking, hey, this actually seems kind of cool for what it is, and thinking that maybe I would play a little bit more of it, but now here that it's back and I'm playing, like, I maybe it is because of the speed change or whatever, but like I'm not, this doesn't feel good. Maybe their netcode is still bad. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. It doesn't, well, whatever. It didn't exactly feel great offline either, so it's probably not just that, but and I feel like the input buffer, like I'm mashing a little bit, sure, you know, but like it is doing moves for a while after I stop mashing. The window on that feels maybe a little too long or something. I don't know. Well, I guess we're 1-1.
Oh, so I'll get like a trophy or something? Not that I'm in it for that stuff. I just like winning.
Prepare yourselves.
But there's a, yeah, I don't know. This doesn't feel good.
This is gonna be spicy baby fun.
Tremble, Townsville, your Mojo Jojo has arrived. The Mojo Jojo shall be your doom. Prepare to feel the sting of explosions.
Guns are armed, you'll get hard.
How do you feel, gentle Pullman?
What's the speed?
You can tell they're bombs by their cute little fuses.
Really sounds a lot like the you just picked up an item in Smash Brothers noise when you pick up an item too.
Summon the power of Anubis!
God. It's weird.
You're lucky I am a man of manners.
Jojo has some rather explosive surprises for you. Comically large magnet, engage!
And I can see on paper going like, yeah, like, hey, what if we don't have a block because that'll make the game a little more active or whatever, like conceptually. But I don't know, man.
Summon the power of Anubis!
Maybe that's something where if I play the character more, I will be better at a lot of the timing and ranges of some of these attacks and not just be, but well, whatever. I'm never going to be that person, but in theory, someone. Uh-oh. Oh, that almost fucked that up.
This from the museum.
All right, I got turned into a reindeer dog of some kind.
That was pretty good. Guess I better step it up.
Scared to come closer to me.
I pulled the trigger to dodge that in a way that seemed like it should have worked, but oh well.
Yeah, baby! I am loving this wind field.
So did that... I see. Beat Rifts. So the Rifts is the, I guess, the single player thing here. And it defaults to easy on top of that. So I daily reward. So if I win this match, I get a daily reward. But I already beat that one. I beat that one yesterday. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to move forward in the thing. Yeah. I like these tags they have put on all of the characters here. Animated non-human heroic. Animated human sports attire. Animated human detective. But then I guess if I pick... So he's only a detective in this look. If I pick Uncle Shagworthy, he is no longer a detective. But this one is a detective. And this one is a detective. And this cowboy is a detective. But the Tuniverse Shaggy is I guess not animated. I don't. A lot of weird. Caped. What would you like to do? I guess fight. I don't know. Joker fan bugs. Oh no, it's fucking dark goth bugs.
Prepare yourselves. Let's settle this on the court.
Maybe I just need to be playing as LeBron James.
Match point. Blue team.
Ugh, never trust a clown in pigtails. Or a pig in a clown wig for that matter.
That is funny, Bugs.
Got it. Clown time.
Did that man just say Clown Town out of nowhere?
And one.
I wonder if you can. I have to imagine you can turn the borders off because I don't think the game had that before. But like, I feel like it was, especially in 2v2 matches, it was, you would lose track of your character.
Got a present for you.
Victory.
So the borders, I think, are actually probably a pretty good idea.
All right, who's got next?
Bugs Bunny is mad. This dimension is practically falling apart at the seams. Infinite jumps. The Superman model looks fine, but this like player portrait of Superman with his like weirdly thick neck that looks like it's a head sitting on top of a volcano or something is weird. It's weird. What the fuck is this? Like, yeah, I'm wearing my same pants and stuff, but I'm just wearing a t-shirt. Put him in some fucking jeans or something. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, it's evil Superman. What a twisted concept. These guys are really sick. A bad Superman? Everything that's good about anything, and they've turned it bad?
Prepare yourselves.
Prepare yourselves. Yeah, what I don't know what Superman 1 million is. Is that just a million? What if there was a million Supermans? Because that's crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, infinite jumps, I guess, could go bad.
Mars hits hard. Watch this. Superman, super blasted. Here it is.
Okay. I don't think I like Superman much. They should make a skin that just makes what? They should put Goku in this game. I know he's not like a Warner Brothers character or whatever, but
Match point. Blue team.
You were lucky that time, Kryptonian.
wonder how far they have their characters mapped out with all of this dialogue that's like character specific. It's cool that it's there, but every time a game has it, a game like this, like a free to play, like, you know, something that's going to be seasonal or have a ton of characters, my first thought is always like, they're never going to get these voice actors back to record more of this when they get to season 8 and are adding more characters.
Sorry.
Victory!
You're not like the Martians I know. Everyone did a good job. Proud of you all.
Superman is proud of you all. You all did a good job. Congratulations. I don't know, like, I am, this is a lot of single player stuff that is just, here's another fight, here's another fight, here's another fight. With some mutators and some other stuff here. I guess that's a good thing. Especially if you don't want to play against people online, it gives you something else to do, but oh, do they have the it's the shooting gallery? Okay, so yeah, like a Smash Brothers, they've got some side stuff as well. Okay. Account cosmetics. So what do we? Banners. I do like the idea of a "that's all folks" popping up when you knock a guy out. Like, that's kind of cool. In terms of like using the properties or whatever, right? Like,
Point. Blue team.
We've got 60 seconds!
Banana Guard announcer pack.
Blue point.
Ooh, that's a knockout.
Only 30 seconds left.
Match point, blue team.
Defeat. Let's go. Continue. Defeat. Prepare yourself. Play again. Matt Fred. Matt. Toasty.
I guess, okay, so we can pick badges. Sure. I guess I'll go with that. I don't know. Oh, requests. I was like, why is there a... Sure, man. I mean, we've got to get these daily rewards. Win the match with a DC character will get us another gem. So let's try Batman. What other Batmans do we have? Samurai Batman. Animated series Batman. I think the models look all right. I don't know. Okay. There's all these like holidays, like some Christmas skins and some Valentine's Day skins in this game that have a real like weird feel considering the game quote unquote just launched. Oh, so they do t-shirt Batman also? This is terrible. This looks stupid. What the fuck is this? And Toon Shader Batman.
Prepare yourselves.
No more jokes, no more tricks. Let's finish this. That bomb arm. Also a great party trick. Got the clown.
He dodged it.
Those little toys are getting on my nerves now.
I guess I don't know. It's like I almost want the game to be mashier, or I want more of this stuff to cancel into each other or something. Like I want it to feel fun and loose and like a good time, and it doesn't.
Party at Wayne Manor, anyone?
When out of specials in the air, make the Joker's balloon. What? That's Joker's balloon. %3 chance to deal 50% additional damage. Yeah, and so I guess when I eventually level up, what is it? Okay, so I have. All right, so this is a totally different currency. This currency doesn't even show. Okay, I have 8,000 and some. I don't. Okay, I've got a lot of this currency, I suppose. These is gems, and they do work. They do work online, so you do have to kind of build your loadout. I don't much care for that. I don't know. Parrying a projectile will reflect it. Armor crush on fully charged attacks. Your taunts are fancier, but taunting gives your enemies a rage buff. What is a fancier taunt? I mean, is there additional level of animation to the Batman taunts? Inputting a neutral dodge in the air will spawn a platform below you. This consumes half your dodge meter and overrides parry. Gain armor for 1 second after parrying. 2 seconds after respawning. 7% damage boost against the enemy with the highest damage. So if I'm playing 1v1, does that just automatically give me a 7% damage boost then? Hitting an enemy with the Batarang while it is returning will apply 3 stacks of weakened. We got a crate. Was that another gem? I said taunt after KO, but like, what is that? Are there generic gems that I can just apply to whatever, or looked like it was shaped like a triangle? What was that? Where did it go? It looks like Shaggy has the same perks available to him that Batman did. Okay, except for the signature ones, which makes sense, but like okay, so the rest of these I just kind of pick. Where do I equip the other stuff? Whatever. Whatever, man. I'm already lost. I'm done. I don't know. I did not. I definitely didn't dislike this game when it first came around. It was like, you know, like I'm never gonna be a big platform fighter person. I just don't think they're all that cool. Never did. But something about this feels more off than it did last time, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Like yeah, like I guess I hadn't realized that they slowed it down because I haven't seen the old version of the game in such a long time. Like maybe that's it. Like it definitely doesn't feel peppy. But that online match I had didn't feel great either. But like not on a not necessarily on a network latency kind of tip, like more of just like a, I don't know, mushy. It feels mushy. Hit pause influence, HPI, ability to use input directions to move a fighter affected by hit pause. Hit pause, brief delay incurred by fighters when hit with an attack. Knockback influence. Wall cling, wall fatigue, wall slide. They have an economy glossary. I think if you have to come up with a glossary for the progression systems and currencies in your game, if you have to have this, you've probably gone too far. You know what I mean? Like this is crazy. Gems can be equipped to a variant to make that variant more powerful in Rift mode. Variant. You need a unique cosmetic appearance for each fighter. Fighter mastery track. Earn XP by completing matches. Like this stuff, like these are single sentences that in a lot of cases you could just put on the screen next to the item in question. Like when you say it applies 3 stacks of weakened, like there's plenty of room on the screen to have a line at the bottom that says weakened does this. Weakened makes them do 10% less damage for 8 seconds or whatever the fuck. What does it do? Let's find out. Is that gameplay? Weakened. Nope. Is that a modifier? It's a modifier. Okay. Take greater knockback and damage when hit. Effect can be stacked. I would love to know how much greater knockback, you know, like maybe that's different per character or per ability or something. Maybe not all weakened states are the same, but you could throw a number there. 5% greater knockback. Not that that's useful information either, because knockback is such a nebulous concept. Well, I'm sure Smash players probably have a pretty good idea of how knockback works at this point, but I'm going to say it's still a pretty nebulous concept for normal people. Okay, all right. Let's do one more 1v1 here in against a person maybe, and I guess I got to change fighter. I could buy a different. I'm not going to though. No, I thought we all agreed. Okay, lock in fighter.
You know who it is.
You know who it is.
Hello.
Prepare yourself.
I think, you know, like free to play games, I think have it, especially games that potentially have the ability to reach a new audience that are, you know, not necessarily absorbed into some of these concepts. I think it behooves the developers to explain their terminology as best they can. And I'll give them credit for like including a glossary is a smart idea. Right? I mean, they've got somewhere you can go to look up what the fuck all this means. But I think there's also something to be said for like, this game could have been more simple than it is. To not necessarily need pages and pages of terminology. Especially for the, like, the way you're unlocking stuff and everything else there. I think that's especially crazy.
Are you watching, Princess?
Keep your eye on the ball.
Wow, that was really dark, then really bright, then really dark again. I'll fight you.
I didn't hear a buzzer.
Weirdly loud volume on LeBron James going "Whoa!" there compared to the rest of his voice lines. I don't know what some of these moves do. He's calling for a foul there. I don't. Is that a? Okay.
Point, red team.
Going up. Got it. Going up.
Match point.
Okay.
Blue team.
Can't guard me.
Alrighty.
Defeat.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
The banana guard is victorious.
I wonder how well this will do. It seemed like some people came back to it for sure. When it came out this week, but I don't know. I saw some complaints about local multiplayer, and it doesn't unlock all the characters for you when you're playing local multiplayer, which, you know, if you're trying to have like a grassroots tournament scene for this and you want to bring multiple setups to your local, if anyone were to ever do that, seems far-fetched to me, but I'm sure that there's someone out there. You would have to buy all the characters for each one of the setups. And I saw some people complaining about that. So that seems like it would hurt its ability to catch on if that's something that they are not going to fix. But I'm not going to sit here and say, like, if they had that, then the game would definitely be, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, I think that's maybe a little far-fetched also, but it's kind of the double-edged sword of making this free to play, right? As past a certain point, they're like, no, we want people to pay for all the stuff. So of course we're not going to let people play all of it for free in local multiplayer. That would be ridiculous. So like, I guess I get it from that perspective. I don't know. It just this feels This feels less interesting to me than it did when they first brought it out. I don't know if there's something about the change in the game or just that it's been a long time and now they brought it back and you're like, oh yeah, it's kind of this Smash Brothers knockoff, and they decided to go with a dodge thing instead of a block thing, and meh. I don't know. That game is certainly for someone, but it's almost certainly not me. But I do like, hey, we put Agent Smith in the game. I think that's cool. There's a lot of stuff they will almost certainly eventually put like Scorpion and Sub-Zero into this thing, right? And I would love to see how that ends up working out. Though Batman certainly has a grappling hook in there that seems like it would, kind of gives you a how that might work. But yeah, I don't know, man. Multiversus, I guess, hey, it's free. And then if you played, or if you played or bought any of the currency or anything the first time around, then you get a fair amount of currency, and you get the battle pass and whatever else. So that's something. But yeah, I don't know. It's available now. It is. I don't have any predictions for it. I was gonna say like, oh, is this gonna catch on? Is this gonna stick around? Like I don't. That seems possible based on some of the reactions to people had last time around with it. Like, people seemed excited about it to a certain extent. It seemed like a feeling of, hey, this thing has some things going for it, more so than you might expect, but the netcode is this, and this needs fixing, and this needs work, or whatever. And so when they shut it down to ostensibly deal with that, like, that's potentially exciting, but I wonder how well this will, like, if anyone's going to be excited about this, or excited enough about this to give it legs. Are people going to try to take it to tournaments and give it that kind of scene, or is it just going to kind of be like, it's this free to play thing, and it's multi-platform, so you can play it wherever, and that's fine and fun, and that's enough. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That's Multiversus. It's out now. Yes, I feel like, yeah, there's definitely, yeah. I can't really put my finger on why, because I don't know the game well enough to know why, but yes, it does seem like that this thing came back to a bunch of negativity from people who were maybe open to it last time around. So yeah, I imagine the changes are, especially for a game you take away from players for months and months, to be like, you can have it back now. We've re-engineered a lot of the monetization and a lot of the currencies and a lot of that stuff, and you're still mad about the part where the video game is like if that's still not what it needs, then yeah, maybe this thing ends up sinking like a stone. But I just think, like, will kids get into it or something, like, is it something that could have like some kind of casual success as like because kids love Space Jam 2, and they love LeBron James, and they love Agent Smith. I guess even a lot of the cartoons they have in this thing are now like super old. Like, what's the average age of the person who was into Steven Universe / is into Steven Universe, Kids love Bugs Bunny. We all know that. When was the last time they made new Adventure Time stuff? Like, it's been a long time, right? Or is it still on? I don't know. Yeah, they need cool stuff. Like, if they put Skibbity Toilet as a character in this game, maybe that would be And then when you knock someone out, it just says, "What the Sigma?" And then everyone is excited. Everyone is like, "Yay, finally a video game for me." Not since Meme Run came out on the Wii U have I felt so seen. Yeah, that's a weird. It's a weird one. I don't know. I mean, I think I do know. I say I don't know, but I think I do know. I don't think that game's going to make it. I kind of felt like it had a shot last time around, but something about whether it's the timing or whatever else is going on with it, there's just yeah. Even as someone who is not like super well versed in what the problems, what the actual ire seems to be about, like I'm playing it and going like, I remember enjoying this a little bit the first time around, and now I am certainly not. Man, yeah.